I'm no expert, but I certainly try to learn from them. And some of the things the experts agree upon is that the trigger should be placed between the tip of the finger and the first joint. Also, it should be pulled straight back, not at an angle. And also, the trigger finger should not touch the frame. It should be an independent movement without touching the frame. The trigger should be squeezed, not pull. Two things they don't agree upon: whether the shooter should know the break or not know the break. In other words, anticipating the break could be detrimental to accuracy. Some people insist the shooter should know exactly where it breaks. Also, continuous, non-interrupted trigger squeeze versus squeeze and hold, where you acquire the target, you squeeze the trigger when you acquire the target, you hold when you wander off the target, and then you resume the squeeze until the target is acquired. Some people do this multiple times, but they do it very quickly, within 3 to 5 seconds. Ed McGurvin in Fast and Fancy Revolver Shooting, he does practice squeeze and hold, the preeminent object thrown shooter of his day, maybe any day. In Pistols and Revolvers, another expert, Colonel Askins, says there should be, he does practice squeeze and hold, and he is sure when the trigger breaks. Now, he also says there should be no perceptible movement before the break. My Ruger does demonstrate this. There's really no perceptible movement there. Makes it very easy to shoot one-handed. In Six Guns and Bullseyes by William Reichenbach, he acknowledges you have to take up slack, and he doesn't know when the trigger breaks. Amazingly. My Navy does. There it goes. There's a little take up there. This is pretty easy to shoot one-handed too. If I can just get that break just right. There it is. Pretty consistent break. Take up, I mean. Jack O'Connor in Sportsman's Arms and Ammunition, he does advocate uninterrupted pressure, but acknowledges some are successful without it, with squeeze and hold. And the Army Marksmanship Unit Training Guide 1980 says that after take-up, a smooth interrupted pressure is recommended for 5 seconds or less for practice breathing control. Here's my Walker, which is super, super light trigger pull, and that's got no take-up whatsoever. My Rem does have take-up, but it's such a hard pull to get to the take-up. It's hard to shoot one-handed. This is the only one I cannot shoot one-handed. So there you go. Come on. See, it's just hard to get that take-up.